A senior advocate of Nigeria, NTU Fam MBA Ukweni-san, has lamented that Nigeria is drifting to a fault and President Muhammadu Buhari has lost control of what is happening in the country. Speaking with Daily Post in an interview in Calabar, he raised an alarm that the country was collapsing right before President Buhari. According to Ukweni, it is unfortunate that we find our country collapsing in the face of President Buhari. It is drifting apart from his feet, he has no control of what is going on. The National Assembly is standing on its own, the state governments are standing on their own, and then violence has taken over and consuming the entire country. No security, he said. On the recent wave of defections in the polity, the senior lawyer said that defection is normal but not in this APC to PDP magnitude, noting that the country had not had it in this extent. There is no how people come together and have divergent interests without disagreement, but for a party that is in power to lose these caliber of persons and in these quantities, it is disturbing and it doesn't tell well. It means there is a lot that is wrong. It means plainly things are wrong which they don't want to let us know, but we all know because we are in Nigeria and most of us have relationship with them, so we know that all is not well. They're politicians and they do know the mathematics, they know the right time to take the position. Comparing the current defection with that which happened before the 2015 polls, he stated, what happened now is more dangerous and in an intensive dimension than what happened in 2015. It means our politicians are not mature, the political parties are not based on ideology. Like you see what APC is doing and what is happening in APC clearly shows that they just came together in order to take over power. The APC has no direction, there is no ideological foundation for them to say, oh, it is because of this conviction in the party that make me to join this political party, so there is no such conviction. So you can see people who came together for evil purpose, have to go the same way. Corruption is a good thing to fight, but not when it is lopsided against perceived enemies. And the people who sitting with the president are more corrupt than the people they are fighting, when the agencies that are fighting corruption are more corrupt than the people they are fighting, is regrettable, Ukweni pointed out. While expressing sadness for the country, he said, I am sad for the country in the sense that our leaders have no purposeful directions which they are sailing the boat of the country towards. Every reasonable person should expect that a situation like this will happen. Much more will happen subsequently. The political terrain is not interesting because we expect that at this stage of our political development, what we should be interested in at this time that is close to election is clear-cut ideological campaign. This is where we want to take the country to, this is what we have and this is the capacity we have for which we want to take the country to, but that is not what is happening. It means we are still not being able to organize ourselves to even have a proper political organization for the purpose of political context. It is not a very interesting situation, that at this stage. In a country where we have lived up to 50 years or more, we still don't have political party that we can say this is a proper political party I would want to belong, he regretted.